because it was map 3, knife round, etc., yada yada. They got 12 rounds on their CT side. And when we swapped sides, Shimmer were only able to pick up 1 round on the entirety of their own CT side. Now, of course, that has a lot to do with the fact that they only went into that with 3 rounds on that second half. This time around, however, they start on the CT side. Maybe they can pull the miracle out.
Let's dive right on in. Inferno. Second map. Potential best of 3. I'm excited. Shimmer, try and bring it on. Take us to that third map. They're going to be charging it very fast down mid, straight to their demise. LX finds 1. Trades are looking to come through, but no, Goosebreeder from the sideline gets 1. That's it, Lisa. Good initial kill as well. It's going to be a 3v2. Vanessa going to be in a whole world of trouble, left alone over towards the B side. Smoke goes down. That's going to defect these players, causing Lisa's demise. Oh my god, I love it. Wait, where did these hats come from? They're all wearing hats. I love you, CLG. That is so good. Let's see how these Cowboys do. They're going to be charging on in. Abby looking to try and put an end to this raid. And gets eventually the shot's going to be coming through. Double headshot. Abby does it again. Absolute hero plays. Denies the bomb plant this time. Shimmer, stand with a chance.
All right, well, so far, the hats have not given them the boost that they wanted. So that's the third pistol for Shimmer as well. They've done really well on these pistol rounds, but CLG just very quickly turned things back in their favor. The thing that really works in Shimmer's favor now is that they deny the bomb plant. As we saw on Ancient, if CLG get that bomb plant, they likely force up and they likely win the next round. Now Shimmer have given themselves a real opportunity.
I was looking around my room because I got a few hats somewhere that are kind of funny, but I don't have anything to match up with their coolness.
I don't have any hats downstairs. I'm downstairs. They're all upstairs.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, LX might get stabbed in the back. Empathy going to be pushing over towards the second mid. Not going to see. Oh, never mind. That's BiBiAhn off guard. Goosebreeder going to be coming from behind. Gets a couple of shots off. No kill though, but it's going to be KOD with 1. Abby going for a double, maybe even a triple. Never mind. LX gets the kill. Empathy, the only one to go down. Works out well.
Solid anti-eco. I mean, not much to say about that one. The aggressive push out of A main. Do it twice, 2 rounds in a row, and it works out really well for them. Slight reinvest because 1 player died, and wouldn't you know it, they're going to immediately invest into an AWP. That is risky business. That is, and we saw Abby was having a bit of a tough time with it. It started to pick up towards the late game over on Ancient, but at the beginning, she really did struggle, so gonna need to come alive here.
Abby not starting it off well. The AWP is only going to take 1 point of damage, but good thing she managed to get out of there. The AK would have taken care of the business. The MP9s galore. Not quite sure on this buy, but we should see CLG put in a good dent. Empathy is going to be completely flashed off. Lots of information going to be gathered. And oh, Empathy with the peek gets the headshot. Goosebreeder going to be eating the ground. BiBiAhn going in for that exploratory mission over towards B has found very little. And that's exactly what you want. You want to take over this side of the map as soon as you can if you're on the T side. Get all that free real estate. Smoke goes down, but a little bit late. Abby missing another shot. Honestly, not going to be good enough. Give that gun on over towards Empathy, but she doesn't need it either. She's got an MP9 going in for the headshot. Not going to happen. KOD going in for the trade. The spray's going to be coming through, but the MP9 going to be too strong. Never mind. Mad's going to be coming through and helping Abby. They should know she's here, but they don't pay attention. She's going to be able to find 1. Going in for the second. Not going to happen. KOD. She wants an AWP for herself. She does get flashed. She has to play dodge the AWP, but it doesn't work out in her favor. Costly round for the side of CLG.
Honestly, great work from Abby and Empathy there. Empathy getting that first shot with the deagle, fantastic. Then obviously the rotation all the way across, getting 2 more kills with the MP9 that she's able to pick up. And finally, Abby, who's able to lock down the site. I was questioning that investment. I thought, I don't know if that's actually going to work out, but she had a decent warm-up on Ancient, so she makes it work in her favor. CLG back down onto upgraded pistols. And Shimmer looking pretty damn good.
Empathy, again, the MP9. She's just farming that cash. You Gotta love it. Vanessa's gonna be in a bit of danger if she's not careful. It's gonna be Kelsey with the kill towards Empathy. That's gonna be a good initial kill, but Vanessa with the single. Wait, no, neither, because Abby stole it away. At least they took out the other one. Good stack of players. Now they're gonna have to rotate on over. Empathy going down is gonna leave a gap. Kelsey's gonna be pushing on. LX is in a good position. They're gonna be jumping on by. The Tech 9 gets a shot in. No kill, but Kelsey with the MP9 darts straight in. But Abby, as the smoke appears, she makes sure Kelsey disappears.
One kill. Doesn't
One
make
opportunity.
the huge. Yeah, only get one shot. Took a little bit more than one shot, to be fair. I think there was a little bit of a spray that came through there in the end, but they did manage to get the kill, so they'll take that absolutely. CLG Red buying back in again. K-Day has the AWP in her own hands. K-Day versus Abby has been interesting because it's been a little back and forth. So I'll be curious to see if they do come up against one another again here. For now, early information over towards Banana does spot out a couple of players, but not enough of a danger yet to hold the line, so the rotation is going to come through.
Initial damage and kill. Mads, Fools. Interesting start on the map. CLG is map pick. For anyone that's interested rather.
I'm pretty interesting, I think.
I think you are too.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hashtag Team Tam.
Hashtag Team Tam.
Kelsey might lose her head if she's not careful peeking in this corner. There's going to be two of them. She finds one of them, but the trade is expensive. 78 points of damage done on over. Lisa going for this peek. Never mind. Smart choice. Going to be backing off, picking up the extra utility jobs over. Let's see if CLG have it in them to deny Shimmer the 5th round on the board. They really, really need this. Smoke goes down, counter comes through. They're going to have to push through the smoke. It's not looking good. The molly's coming out, but it's not going to be fast enough. BiBiAhn, she's aggressive, she's fast, and she's furious. She's got her family in her team as well. CLG, one big unit. Shimmer, find one, going for the trade, pushing down that banana position. Look at the close in and go in for the retake here. Empathy through the smoke, gets some damage, but Goosebreeder still alive. Empathy, 4 bullets left. She should have reloaded, but she won't get a chance now. Abby's going to have to do it herself. She finds 2. She's having that both of these players are over or emo or dark, whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't matter. She pushes in a little bit too eager. Beaver is going to die. Goosebreeder with the AWP for K-Day.
Yeah, the problem there is obviously CLG Red don't have to push that. It's Abby that has to get onto site. She has to get the kills. She has to get the defuse. And CLG can just hold their position. Abby could have gone for the save, but at this point that wasn't terribly necessary. They've still got quite a bit of cash available for themselves, so instead she pushes it. And unfortunately, doesn't go away. Good change up from CLG though. Much slower pacing, gathering some of that early utility information very, very early on. I think the early rotation from Shimmer as well was a little bit questionable. Look, it's just Abby that starts to rotate over, moving back towards their spawn before CLG eventually do push in. But just because you didn't spot terribly much in the first 5 seconds of the match doesn't necessarily mean that that's necessary. Especially if no one on A has spotted anything, because they hadn't, because the entirety of CLG was, you know, bottom banana. So a bit of an early one there, and maybe if they wait that out a bit longer, maybe they hold the line a bit better.
Start off this round with a lot of utility being used. See if Shimmer can bring this one back. Got the buy, Kelsey. Oh no, enters into a whole world of pain. Mads. Here's the first steps, but is going to act on any of that information. It's going to pass it on over. She realized that her team are already down a player. Vanessa almost caught off guard. Last time they played this map, keep in mind, Vanessa had 4 kills. She's still got 0 at the moment. But they have got 4 rounds on the board. She's not given too much of a choice. K-Day's going to be going in for the peek here. There's a player on the boosted spot. The peek comes through in from that player. The swing misses. K-Day tagged down heavily, but not found. Empathy, far too aggressive for her own Well, good here. He's going to go towards that long position. Dies. LX going to be left alone on the side to try and save this. She's going to be able to find the first kill. Going for the second one. Can't quite find the head in time. Player coming up from behind. Kill should come through, but she denies it. Gets the kill, turns around, almost gets it. BiBiAhn with the no scope. You now have to recover this bomb. Abby with the AWP trying to get a kill through the smoke. It's not going to happen. Play for the recovery. Realize that you've given them the opportunity to get the bomb down. You have the health. Woman advantage right now. Goosebreeder, good position. Finds one. Second one could be in the books as well. Over towards the short position. This player is not just an IGL. She's a fragger too. Abby, last one left alive. Rifle's going to be picked up in her hands. Has to go in for the reload. Goosebreeder not playing aggressive. She's waiting for her prey to come to her. She got the hat on. Oh, redemption arc in. Gets the kill. Second round as well. Good recovery. Straight into the next one.
Please tell me you saw the tip of the hat there. That was fantastic. Goosebreeder is such a character. I love it. Did you also notice that she doesn't have her thumbs up pop filter today?
No, she had it on at the start, I swear.
I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm going mad. We'll see it the next time she pops up on screen. But yeah, I mean, this again just goes to show what an incredible... Okay, it's there. It's just kind of blended in a little bit. Again, it goes to show what we were talking about. Incredibly smart player. The reposition, the patience not to go overly aggressive, not to try and take too much space unnecessarily. It plays out so well. She predicts it to the T. And that's going to be a second round on the board here for CLG. And that shimmer back down onto pistols, but Empathy doesn't care.
Second tasty shot coming in. Tasty treat. Little stream. Oh, well. Okay, they still alive. Still waiting to try and find a kill here in this round. Empathy with the Deagle. Going to be playing up close and personal in towards the A apartments. Be backing off here. Early warning shot going to be coming out from Kode. Doesn't connect with anything. Ooh. That's pretty good.
I love the sunglasses on the hat that look like the emoji sunglasses. Look at that. That's so dope. I can't get over it.
I'm trying to remember. They're from like the meme ones. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Rough round for Shimmer. Just pistols. Lisa's managed to recover at AK, and it looks like she's just going to hold on to that for dear life, while the last couple of players try and get some exits, I suppose. I heard a crash, Tom. Did you fall?
No, I dropped my can of Monster Energy.
Oh, dearie me. Was it an open can?
Yes.
Oh, that's rough.
But, you know, I managed to stop it from spinning too much.
Chat, for those that don't know, before we started, Tom was like, if you hear a crash, I've probably fallen because, you know, Tom's old. So, so I just had to make sure he hadn't fallen.
I'm just an old man.
Our geriatric caster.
Yeah. Everyone was guessing I was like 69 or 420 years old.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Well, 3-4, Sam. This is, I mean, my prediction was that CLG were going to be coming in a lot faster with the rounds on the board. But Shimmer have got a bit of life to them.
Yeah, round 5 tends to be a pretty decent momentum shifter, depending on how the first couple of rounds go in terms of bomb plants and so on. So CLG did. They came in round 5 and they quickly turned things back in their favor. And Shimmer have kind of struggled to regain any sort of footing here. Now they have limited utility available. The AWP is back in hand, but they're going to struggle to stem the tide if CLG decide to rush, which they're not. Oh, timing. Yeah, the rush is not coming. Instead, play it slow, play for the information, get an early advantage, and then press it.
CLG are going to be denied any initial information, but they have got a position over towards the B place. It's going to be down Banana. BiBi leading that charge as per usual. That's her area she tends to look after on that T side, and she does it fairly well. She's been able to take over it multiple rounds in a row without failure. And this is something I actually remember from last time. It took shimmer a long time to realize that potentially playing a bit more aggressive down banana could treat them well. And I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit too late once again. They're going to have to play defensively. As Kelsey's going to be the first one going in for the entry. Headshot comes through, but it's from Lisa onto them. Abby with the kill as well. That's on the different site. Vanessa left wondering where her teammate's gone. She's currently sitting on 0-3. She needs to pick up her first skill. She did good on Ancient. It's going to be empty on to Goosebreeder. 2v4. They may have the bomb down, but these players are going to have to play out of their mind. KOD on the rifle, no AWP in sight. First headshot comes through, but never mind, it doesn't actually land. Second one does, though, as KOD goes down. Really good round. Recovery from shimmer. Economy-wise, CLG going to be in a bit of a difficult spot.
Yeah, I mean, this was fantastic from shimmer, especially the fact that they only lose one player. I think that, so we know that they've already done better than what they did the last time they matched up on this map. So well done on that front. And again, with them starting on the CT side, it's definitely given them a little bit more kind of wiggle room, a little bit more room to breathe. So now they're in with a chance here. I feel like the concerning thing is that if this continues to go back and forth, when we swap sides, CLG will just drive it home. So shimmer really need a stronger CT side. There's still quite a handful of rounds left, and they need to make every single one of them work in their favor. Realistically, I don't think they can afford to lose another round.
Yeah, they have to get every other round on the board now. If they don't, CLG are going to shred them apart on their CT side. They have such a strong CT side on this map. It is ridiculous. Their offensive is also absolutely fantastic, which is a bit of a props to shimmer doing such a good defense versus it. Playing for the information, not going to get anything for a little bit longer than she may well have wished. That nade does some damage. When it comes out, it's going to be coming up this position. BiBi going to have to play aggressive and a bit loosey-goosey. Smoke's going to be going down for her. Empathy! Gotta be careful! Oh, going in for that re-peek is a little bit too over-eager. Bombers in the air apartments. KOD. Going to be going in for the balcony smoke. Empathy on the booster spot here. Going to be able to sit above these players. With no flashes come through, she should be able to read them like a book. Gets one, but the tray comes through. There's only one spot you need to shoot at, and well, BiBi is going to be able to find two of the players. That should be a save coming through, but never mind. BiBi goes in for a third, or fourth even. She rotated all the way from B after getting a kill. Was able to find another one. Absolutely fantastically well played by CLG, finding their fourth round on the board. This
is actually what I was thinking about. So there's so much utility being used on B, and it can work in two ways, right? So partially it can kind of serve as a potential fake to try and draw some rotations, but it can also serve as a way to keep one of those players at bay, to stop them from being able to rotate in, because if they attempt to rotate, you can likely catch them on the way. And even if you just kind of slow them down a little bit, you're giving an opportunity for your team to get in onto site. And that's what happens up at the top of Banana towards the B site, and that's why Lisa is unfortunately forced to save here. It also didn't help that shimmer had lost a lot of HP very early on in the round, so again, it very similar to what we saw on Ancient, where CLG just have to kind of tickle them with bullets, not even like a strong, you don't have to go for the head, right? You can go for the toe shot and you'll probably win the duel, which definitely works in CLG's favor. So like we said, right, shimmer, it was another round that they needed to keep in the bag, not just because they need a strong CT side, but also because their economy is in a dangerous state now.
State it definitely is in. Not one I'd want to be situated with. Goosebreeder going to be playing the head of the charge here. Apparently the goose is loose. Phrase we get to utter quite often once we get to cast Abby's just completely blinded. KOD goes down, but the tray should come through. Ooh, BiBiAhn going to be able to be distracted there. Low bullets in this player's gun. Unable to make it work. Last player left alive is going to be Lisa. Gun in hand. Honestly, you want to save this, but with the amount of time that's going to be left over, they're going to go for a hunt. Maybe not with their money.
Quick update. Detonate took map 1 home, and on map 2, they're currently 4-0 up versus Starfish. This is one of our newer rosters that have been performing incredibly well. So looks like they might just be securing themselves a playoff spot at some point. But for now, it's CLG evening out the scoreline and making life a misery for Shimmer, making it so difficult for them to keep themselves alive in this. And yes, it looks like they are going to hunt her. They've pushed all the way into the CT spawn, and Lisa, oh, she's good for one, and that's it. No save available for the Shimmer squad. They do take a gun away from CLG, and if there were much of a long-term left to had, maybe that makes a difference. But as of right now, it's not the hugest issue in the world. The Shimmer are, in fact, the ones that suffer the most from that loss of life. And can we just, like, Vanessa, we mentioned her at the start of the show. She underperformed the last time they played against CLG. She came in on map 1 and she was incredible, running circles around CLG in a lot of those rounds. And now on Inferno, it's very similar to the performance we saw before. She is having such a tough time. And Abby and Empathy, I mean, Alex and Lisa as well, really struggling. Yeah, Abby and Empathy are the ones who have put this team on their backs.
Abby missing far too many of these shots. Teammate's going to be able to help her out. Goes in for the wall bang. Far too late, but understandable. You've got limited bullets. Kelsey could go for this wall bang. Be interested to see it. Doesn't end up deciding to go for it. It's now going to be down to Empathy. Finds one. Could have found that second. Kelsey got such low HP. It's going to be a retake situation. KOD's got library held. If you peek this, you're dead. She's got such a sharp aim. Obviously, every reaction time is a little bit slower than you may well wish, just due to ping difference. Smoke goes through. This allows the bomb to get onto site. Going for that defuse. Goosebreeder with the smoke down towards Kelsey. Keep in mind, Kelsey has a majority of the utility. She's also the lowest on HP. It's going to be a partial hit smoke, but the molly's coming out from KOD. She's in such a good position to play aggressive here. She's going to be having to back off with the AWP in hand. She goes into the wallbang. It doesn't work. Two of the players go down. Kelsey realizes she's going to have to play aggressive. Into the smoke. 6 HP. Hero play. Gets the kill. Vanessa, the player we called out. She has to do something, but she can't do anything. She's killed. And the 6th round on the board here. Potentially spilling the end to Shimmer's potential.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vanessa caught in a really tight spot there. And I kind of want to, like, harken back to Goosebreeder a few rounds back on that A site when, you know, she's dancing around the smoke. She's got a great position up on these stairs. She's able to get 2 kills, repositions, right? Plays patient, doesn't push out. It feels like Vanessa was getting a little bit too involved and a little too aggressive, right? She's like kind of panicking a little bit. She's worrying about them, you know, collapsing in onto her, and she just pushes out and gets taken down. And that round lasted all of 12 seconds, not even. So sorry about that, Tom.
God, can't even do my job.
To be fair, you wouldn't have been able to do much of your job anyway.
Could have gone in for this super fast rap style casting, you know. Completely pointless. I think what you said was far more worthwhile.
They do be like usual. That sometimes. But yeah, things are looking a little devastating, I think, for Shimmer. About 3 rounds left here. They're able to buy in again. Orp back on the board. Early damage again.
I'm not going to lie. I've been disappointed with Abby's AWP at times. She has pulled out of the park a couple of them, but not as sharp as KOD. Oh, caught her out. She answers back. It's going to be Kelsey going down, and Kelsey's really been the punching bag for Shimmer right now. If you look at the score, Abby, Empathy doing their best to try and drag along their teammates. Alex and Lisa doing their best as well. They did really good in the pistol round, but been a little bit lackluster across a few of them. CLG, I'm going to give them a bit of a rough time as well. Don't you worry. KOD, Mads, a little bit lackluster on their side. Mads with only 2 kills. Should be doing a lot of the dirty work here. Abby, opportunity to shine. Spots out a player. She realizes she's in trouble, peeks the wrong side of it. And now she goes down. BiBi heard the footsteps, I imagine. Towards that pit. Goosebreeder gets caught off guard. Lisa going to be able to find one. It's going to be LX. I called her out as well. She's going to be able to get 2. KOD in a 1v4. She tries to run away, but unfortunately her body's going to hit the floor before she gets a chance.
It is somewhat satisfying when you call out a player and they start to show up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I love it.
It's going to take more than just one round, though. We've got 2 rounds left. And Shimmer desperately need them. They need to win this half. And even then, I'm not even sure if it'll be enough. Normally, you know, you look at a scoreline like this and you think, yeah, this should be okay. Not today. Not today.
Shimmer in a huge amount of trouble. So many rounds on the board for CLG on their T side. Any more rounds is just insult to injury at this point. Oh, Mads. The other player I called out coming in with the first kill onto Empathy, the top fragger. Not just on Shimmer's side, but the whole server.
And Empathy needed to stay alive here if it's going to keep them in this. But unfortunately, taken off the board instantly, not given a moment of respite. And look at where the entirety of Shimmer have gone.
Yeah, they are in a whole lot of trouble. The bomb hasn't gone down yet, though, so they can definitely go in for the recovery. But 2 of the players being nowhere near, still thinking that this might just be a debate. Given the meme glasses on Goosebreeder's hat, you wouldn't be too far mistaken on it. Yeah, Abby unable to react fast enough. Can't swing. Should be around, you'd imagine, for the side of CLG. It's not over yet. Still 3 players, but they have to play and try and go for the frags. It's going to be BB with 1. The trade's going to be coming out thick and fast, and it's over just like that. 8th round on the board. They are looking to try and sign off the death certificate for the side of Shimmer. But as we did say, this series is more for fun than anything, because they're both secured the entrance into the next stage.
Yeah, I think for CLG, I briefly touched on this a little bit earlier on, but for, you know, personal reasons, I'm sure they want to win as much as humanly possible. For Shimmer, it would be massive bragging rights to be the first North American team to take a win over CLG. But in terms of actual ramifications, not the end of the world.
Good first kill from Lisa. BB going down is huge. Abby playing aggressive, gets killed into Kelsey. Where was this? They've been lackluster on so many rounds. They've been given so many positions away to the opposition that they've lost 8 rounds. Vanessa finally chimed in earlier, got a couple of kills on the board, but it was just a little bit too late. LX, laser-focused shot there. Exactly what you want to see now. Kode's and Mad's going to be stuck in a difficult position. Down Banana. They have got bomb control. They've also got 8 rounds of the board, so they have no pressure right now. A 9th round on the board would really be the icing on the cake. Shimmer looking to try and get their 7th. The bare minimum they should have been hoping for. 45. Timer ticking. Kerde knows this. Molly is in her back pocket. She could do something. Abby's playing a bit more defensively, and the moment over towards Coffins. The players are coming through. Pressure's amping up. The no-scope comes out, and it does nothing. Lisa with the double. Finds the kills. Wham, bam. There you go. We're going to go into a quick break, and as usual, grab some popcorn and come and join us for the second half. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
run this town. We running, we run this town. Street lights, east side, all day, all night. We running, we run this town. We running, we run this town. Look twice, act nice, eyes on me, D-Light. We running, we run this town. We running, we run this town. Everybody, can you feel it? Everybody, let's go. If you want it, gotta show me that you're good enough for it. Gotta show me now, gotta show me now. I'll tell you now, step aside if you can't afford it. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. No holding me down. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. Get out of my way, 'cause I'm taking it back. We running this town. We running this town. We running this town. We running this town. Shots fired, let's go. King, queen, y'all know. We running this town. We running this town. Everybody, can you feel it? Everybody.
Welcome back, everybody, to map 2 in this series. This long-awaited rematch between CLG Red and Shimmer. And unfortunately, it looks like this time around, it will not go the 3-map distance. There is, of course, a tiny chance, a sliver of hope for Shimmer, but it all starts with this pistol.
CLG lost the last pistol. That actually only ended up leading to good things for them eventually, after Shimmer managed to get quite a few rounds together. And CLG put on their hats, thinking caps as it were, said, lady, and then charged on in. Like the heroes they are. Let's see if Vanessa, who seems to be on point right now, to be the entry, can get anything done. Never mind, she can get overtaken. It's going to be BiBiAhn with the dual Berettas looking to go for the shots. It's going to be on the final one, looking to go in for a second one as well. We're going to get denied. Lisa's going to be able to go in for those headshots. KOD going to be left alive, but she's going to be in a whole world of trouble. Can't hit a single headshot. It's going to be Vanessa with 2 kills of her own. Starting it off with a bang. She has to do well on this side, on their T side. Mads, Kelsey. That's another player who's underperformed so far on this map. Not for lack of trying. Kelsey trying to hit the shots, but runs out of bullets, and her teammate runs out of health. Fantastic first round here from Shimmer.
Exactly what they needed, and that is 4 out of 4 pistols that Shimmer have brought home for themselves. That's amazing. But is it going to be enough? Oh, is that CS2? Is that does the game have it before we do? Does that even make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, well, thanks to Miss Harvey, I got my very own Counter-Strike 2, so if you want one of your own, go and tag her on Twitter and ask for your own key.
You still don't have one, do you? That's why you're doing this?
No, Miss Harvey gave me one.
Yeah, okay. Same force that Shimmer ran a little bit earlier on as well, 2 Galils in the 3 MAC-10s. We'll see if it works out a little bit better for them this time around. It did eventually, I mean, it did win them the round, but they lost a couple of players. If they could get through this one cleanly, they'll be sitting pretty.
It's always dangerous against pistols in these kind of rounds. You never know which way they can go. Okay, there you can see it really starting to build up the fun for the AWP. I am concerned as soon as the AWP comes out, that banana position, that mid position, just anywhere. She can lock it down. She's going to be absolutely brutal. She knows how to rotate after she shoots. Play around, mess with the opponent's heads. Vanessa. Played a cooled out 4, managed to pick up 2 kills in that first pistol round. So I need to see more though before I'm convinced. Also, don't give me an excuse to go buy some more popcorn. I see you in chat. Oh. A bit of a slow round coming through. Bomb's nowhere near the site yet. Well, never mind. It is now charging down through. Alex going to be the defender from behind. BB's going to be able to find one. Going to have to look to go for more. Kelsey! So close, but yet so far. Unable to get the kill. Would have been a massive denial. BB had found one earlier on. Charges on through. The Molly's going to be burning her alive, but not four. She gets one. Good damage done, but honestly, losing 2 players, it doesn't really matter so much for Shimmer. Especially on this kind of... like force fight from CLG. This should mean Shimmer, if they win this round, they can get the following one easily in. Goose trying to find something through those window panes. It's not going to happen. K-Day backed off, low HP, even lower now, is dead. They know where Goosebreeder is. They may decide to cut off and go for the kills, but it might cost them if they're not careful. Vanessa picks up a freebie.
Chat, if it makes you feel better, Tom's been talking about popcorn for months, and I have never once had popcorn in the times when he spoke about popcorn. So don't worry about it. just don't admit it, and it didn't happen. Unfortunately, Shimmer do lose 2 players, so they are going to have to reinvest. Very much what we saw on Ancient a little bit earlier on. So they'll buy into AKs to make up for that deficit. The CLG, nothing being spent here, really. I want to make sure they've got a decent amount of cash into the next. And obviously, there's a bit of a spend into the previous. So, unfortunately, they've got very, very little to work with here. This is probably another round handed straight over to Shimmer. They could hit double digits here. Bring this up to a 2-round deficit. Starting to look good.
Could all end with a crash, though, if they're not careful. CLG, once they get into the gun rounds, they're able to build up a bit of a defense. That's where I worry Shimmer going to be buffeted off. But this round is not going to be a start of that. It was a good stacking towards the mid. It was a Valorant effort, but it's not to be. BB with the one of the 2 upgraded pistols. 2 P250s. Should just look to go for exit frags here. Don't give any information away. Try to bait in the player, get a kill. You do that, you might stand a chance of being able to get an upgraded gun into the next round, which with round loss bonus, it's not looking too fantastic with all things considered. But it's at least going to be a start. CT side, everything is so much more expensive.
Weird. Gamble stacked A, no one came A, basically saved. Weird. Anyway, they're able to buy in here, so that's all that really matters. We expected that to be a round that Shimmer get away with pretty easily, and they do so. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, it's not too bad. They're just extending this bonus, similar to what CLG did a little while back. They extended their bonus for like 3 or 4 rounds before they eventually had to like reinvest. So this is good for Shimmer. They are of course going to be coming up against K-Day's AWP, so are going to need to be quite careful. I think they have realized it's likely in mid, but their aggression is punished.
Oh, absolutely denied. The pressure down banana did not work in their favor. Shimmer going to be giving CLG some of their own medicine. Mad's going to last their live here. Gets one, but unfortunately Abby is on fire. That was her 20th kill. That's a save called in. There's just nothing you can do in that situation. Such a dominant force from Shimmer. They lose 1 in that push. That is what you want to be seeing. Vanessa is planting. Well, she's going to get some extra points on the board with that. 0 kills this round for her, but honestly, it's T-side. Seems like she's improved a little bit on this front. Maybe trying to take some of the confidence from her teammates on, you know, to at least get 7 rounds on the board in that first half, or whatever it may have been. Try to think if they're going to be able to sustain this though, Sam. It's going to be difficult, but so far against the first real buy round, it looked very convincing.
I mean, they're already doing better on this T side than they did the last time they came up against CLG. I mean, previously it was a 12-3 half with Shimmer only getting 3 rounds on their T side. They've already smashed that goal for themselves. So there's clear improvement here from the Shimmer squad. They've gone back, they've reviewed, they've taken a look at some of the mistakes that they made previously. They've tightened up. A lot of these players are performing a lot better than they did previously. Abby is at 20-10. Like, she is beating out BiBi at this point, right? Like, she has stepped up hugely on this particular map, and Empathy right behind her on the 18-4. And this time around, it's not just relying on like 2 players. At the start of the map, it was kind of the Abby and Empathy show. Lisa and Alex have really started to show up. Vanessa's doing better on this T side as well. So we're starting to see those results coming through, starting to see the results of the labors that have been put in. Now CLG, of course, going to force into this one again. We do have a FAMAS on Mads, which is not ideal. The K-Day will still have her AWP. Maybe, just maybe, this is where they start turning it back around.
Oh, K-Day, you can't be missing shots like that. It was a difficult one. I'll give her that. She's a fantastic AWPer. One of the best in the scene. The best in the ESL Impact, that is. Well, charge going to be coming through. Execution over towards the A site. What a start. LX onto Kelsey. Gets the kill on Mads. Over towards Long K-Day as well. Over towards Library. Site is fully gone. Oh, God. Insult to injury. Trey comes through, but... I actually appreciate Abby coming through this AWP. I called her out for it, and she's been playing well with it ever since. Definitely not anything to do with what I said, but still. Save comes through for CLG. This means a 12th round of the ball for Shimmer. This is not the map I was thinking that they would be able to stand their ground on. But I'm just going to throw back to Overpass. Some of the mistakes we've been seeing in the last few rounds for CLG remind me of a few of the stutters we saw on Overpass.
Well, we may yet get to see if those stutters were rectified, as this lead goes up to 4 rounds for Shimmer. They keep climbing. CLG's economy is getting incredibly rocky. Of course, they are going to be able to buy in here, but if they lose this round, I mean, like, you've got BiBi who only has $50. K-Day at least has some cash. She managed to hold on to her weapons, so she'll be more or less... I mean, she'll be fine into the next round, especially if she can keep the AWP. She can maybe buy for someone else. The rest of the players on the team are going to be in a really tight spot. They're going to have to sacrifice either armor or util just to keep afloat.
Oh, God, Empathy. Fantastic play from a teammate. Mads was down mid. Behind her, gets one. Empathy turns around, gets a trade-off. BiBi, Goose, last players left alive, pushing down in towards this mid position. Gonna have to try and catch Empathy off guard. She misses the first player, but, well, peeks back on through, gets a kill. That's actually a tag, almost a collateral. Spots the head, gets the kill. That's gonna be 4 kills for her, cleaning up. I mean, I'm just gobsmacked. Such fantastic plays coming out from Shimmer.
I'm super impressed. This is so different to the Shimmer that we saw previously. That Shimmer, I said it before, only took 3 rounds. They've more than doubled that here. CLG have not picked up a single round on their CT side. Not one.
Overpass.
Overpass incoming, folks.
Overpass. Could be. K-Day gonna be playing aggressive. Wasn't really backed up enough there. Empathy gonna be playing aggressive herself. Gonna be getting dropped down. CLG looking to come alive. Goose. She's angry. Still on a leash at the moment. She got her meme glasses on, her cowboy hat.
Goose Dundee.
I love some of the memes coming out from that. Oh, Kelsey. I'm not sure if she saw that play or not. She does know there's a bit of an aggression down in towards this short and long position. Kelsey going to be peeking up. The flash isn't coming through. It's actually a smoke coming out from LX. Doesn't do anything now. It actually only helps Kelsey in this situation. She can play around it. There's actually going to be a Vanessa coming in through apartments. The reload doesn't even need it. Kelsey, limited amount of bullets. It doesn't matter. CLG. They don't want to let any more rounds on the board. And Abby, last one left alive, is wondering where it all went wrong.
Finally, CLG get around on the board. It's been a long time coming. I think that they are trying to stop Shimmer before they can get to 15, because if they can mount that comeback, they don't want it to then take it into overtime. So this is obviously the perfect time to stop. I say the perfect time. The perfect time was about 4 rounds back, but you know the next best time would be now to start bringing things back in their favor. This was a much needed round win, and they come through it flawlessly. Abby's going to get to hold on to that AWP. Now, this is good news for CLG's economy, and it's good news for some potential snowball effect. That being said, Shimmer, having won so many rounds consecutively, they are rolling in cash. They've never felt so flush in all their lives. One of the players had like 12K. Yeah, I mean, it's obscene how much money they have right now. So they're not terribly concerned. They should have enough money to tide them over, especially if they bring things back in their favor now. They'll be able to buy until the end of the map easily. However, if CLG continue, it's only 1 round so far, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves just yet. But if they can keep that up, Shimmer are in for a bit of a wake-up. Oh my lord.
Well, starts off with a bang and AWP versus AWP action. The apartments push. Empathy going for the spray through the smoke, not going to land. There's an AWP sitting in front of them. Oh, Kelsey realizing the danger's far too close. Smoke goes out. That is actually going to be enough to temper the anger on the side of Shimmer. Gonna have to back off for a couple of moments. It's so crucial that you can read into the plays here on the T side. Instead, they're still going to be playing more aggressive down in towards a short position. Kelsey has to drop down. The flash is coming out in the barrage. Man's going to be blind. Has to drop down on towards the side. Kelsey's going to be able to find one, but it's actually no. It's Goosebreeder from the sidelines. Going to be able to find 2, and Kelsey to finish it off. Vanessa left in a 1v2. This is still possible. It has legs on it. Over from long. The smoke is in her way. She might just be able to push onto the side without being seen. The information isn't there. She's going to get spotted, but the headshot comes through. No, never mind. Body. Kelsey gets the kill. Going in for the second one as well. There's the headshot I was calling. What a clutch in a player. Honestly, so in badly need of proving herself on this map. Oh, good history in the last time they faced off against each other.
Yeah, I mean, on Ancient, she was doing really well. And then, you know, Inferno started first half. She was in a really tough spot. Her role just wasn't kind of working out for her there. But now that they moved on to the T side, she's got a little bit more freedom to move around, to get these important frags. This clutch was massive. CLG so close to winning that one out. And Shimmer 1 round away from match point, and they are looking to drive this home.
God, if they do this on Inferno after taking them overpass, I can only think what's going through CLG's head. I'd be absolutely livid. Good trades either way. Carried A with one of her own. Lisa with the trade-off. Goosebreeder burns one alive. It goes for the headshot to Vanessa, but still gets the ball bang. Misses the first initial shot there. Makes it work either way. Abby in a 1v3. Map point. Not quite as close as they want it to be on Shimmer's side. Economy. They can still buy into the next round. Abby doesn't find that first kill, but gives all the information over to the side of CLG, who are hunting for their 10th round, which will mean that they're 10 rounds behind. Oh, go. Kelsey. Did you see that? I'm not sure if she did. They're able to work out where this player is. It's actually going to be a bit of a bait. Abby going to be peeking around the corner, but she doesn't see her in time, and Goosebreeder puts an end to her life there. Picking up 3 kills, honestly being such a crucial part of the team there.
Finally hitting that double digits as CLG take their 2nd round on this half. Slowly starting to bring their way back into it. Quick update. Detonate. 13-6 against Starfish. Starfish got a little bit of bite in them, but of course Detonate very close to closing that one out on map 2, and of course closing out the series. And it looks like we might be getting close to that position here ourselves. Shimmer's economy is in a tight spot, but so is CLG's.
LX barely clinging on to life. Leg shot going to be coming through from Kode. Banana control. CLG, after they're able to lock into this spot, it's going to be difficult to be able to take over. And this was an issue that Shimmer had. They were unable to maintain that control, which allowed CLG to walk all over them. Goose gets a free kill on the board. LX going for the trade, though. Gets a kill. Bit of vengeance, and Lisa wants one for herself as well. Smoke comes through the wrong time. Mads was almost going to be able to get a double. That would have been huge. No trade is such a difficult situation. Kelsey, straight onto LX. You have to watch those angles. 2v3. This is hard to say if they're going to be able to pull this one off. They have got the utility to go in for an execute, but not the players to do so. Covering all these angles is going to be super difficult. Getting the utility out as well. You have to keep in mind you want that kind of support player to be able to do that, but they can't. They've only got 2. So they're going to have to go in for these angles. Mads towards CT. It's going to be BB over towards the site. 30 seconds left on the clock. Time is ticking. Oh, and the bomb. Should be known to be here. That Molly gave away a lot of information. The smoke's going to go down. The entry's coming through. BB behind sight in the moment. The Molly's going to be burned alive, but she's going to be able to find one. Back off. Never mind. She's going to go down. Abby going to burn her alive. 12 seconds. Bomb is getting planted. Player going to be pushing. It's just going to be a bait. Mads going to get pushed. The aggression comes through the kill as well. You have to go for the plant. She's too late. That is very unfortunate. Out of time. Out of luck. Get almost out of life.
BB ain't afraid of no Molly. That's that's what I've come to realize from this series so far. But as long as she gets the kill, even if she's traded out by a Molly, gives her team a lot of space. And I mean, she did. She bought so much time, made it possible to win that round. Not in the way that they had maybe expected to, but a win's a win, no matter how you look at it. Shimmer, man. It really felt like they were on a good streak there. Now they're back down onto pistols. The resurgence from CLG, the concentration, the discipline that's starting to come through now. It's late in the game, and I worried that it was maybe too late. But they've managed to keep themselves afloat. And that there's like this beautiful balance of controlled aggression. The fact that so many players were caught with utility out. That is a level of aggression, but again, you have to time it just right. Otherwise, you're not running into a player with util in their hands. You're running into a player that's holding an angle.
It's a dangerous round. Shimmer on the back foot with this economy. Molly goes out for Matt. She's got an MP9. It's going to be able to make mincemeat of these players. Kels with one as well. AWP on Abby is going to be able to find a kill, but honestly, going in for the entries with this gun, it's going to be super hard. They managed to find a couple here. Tech 9 is picked up, but the kill comes through. Kelsey on towards Abby, and well, Empathy, last player left alive. Going to be left trembling. And going for a charge. Kelsey going to go for the peak. Headshot comes through. Empathy far too slow to react. 12th round on the board, edging ever closer to that equalizer.
The craziest thing is, like, I kind of called this 4 rounds back when CLG won that first round, and I'm like, yeah, they want to start bringing it back now because they know that they can't let it get to 15, because if they bring it back at that point, then it goes to overtime. And they have. They've just kept climbing round after round, denying that match point for Shimmer for so long, bringing it back down to only a 2-round differential.
Oh.
Goose has got no chill.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way you should be playing down Banana versus this, the kind of lineup. Empathy, the first one to go down. She was carrying the kills, but Abby's now taken over, 26-15 on her. Good Banana presence. I mean, this is what you need. This map is a solved one. Mm-hmm. One of the things you need is Banana control. Shimmer crumpled at the seams multiple times. BiBiAhn made that Banana position her own. We're just lacking any kind of control of that position from Shimmer. They hardly are able to put any kind of pressure against LX. Oh, God. when you're playing in an aggressive position like that, you need a trade-off. I don't know if Vanessa was meant to be that trade-off. It looked like she might have been. But I think she might have been flashed. Well played from CLG. Abby going in for the entry. Flash going to be coming through. Shots going to rain out. Goose is only on 48 HP. Keep that in mind. BB going to be playing close and personal, 68 HP. It's going to be 3 players on over. They can go in for a boost as well, which they may decide to do. Is it going to be too late though? No, BB's here. Going to be able to answer back with like 2 kills of her own. Going to be pushed on through. Kills the very blind Vanessa.
I'm still so impressed with Abby and Empathy. 26 and 24 respectively. I mean, even BiBi and Kelsey, 22 and 22, right? Like, these Shimmer players are doing so much to keep themselves afloat. And the difference between the first time they played up against CLG and now is genuinely night and day. So I love to see this. I love the fact that both of these 2 teams are going to be in our playoff spot, or decider matches, whatever you want to call them. Could be pretty interesting.
Well, pistols galore. Grenade goes out from Kelsey. Delivers a decent amount of damage. Wally's going to be turning up just in time as well. This should be the 14th round on the board, but never say never. Still a chance for Shimmer to be able to bring this round back, especially with a headshot like that on BB, who honestly, even with low HP, doesn't care. Still going for the peak, going to drop. So that flash unfortunately did nothing. It's going to allow for Empathy to play a little bit more dangerously over towards the CT side. If they decide to play aggressive against this could work out very well. Depending on Empathy can get away with this. Goose is going to be mean head-on with these players through the smoke. She's going to be able to find multiple. Doesn't quite win that duel. The bomb is now going to be traveling, unfortunately, by herself. Abby with 2 HP.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
And unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Oh, that was rough. That was painful. Just sprinting into the smoke, into the waiting arms of CLG, who have now tied up the scoreline. 6 rounds ago, they hadn't won a single round on this half. And now they've tied it up. They're on the brink of match and series point. Shimmer have crumbled on this T side. They started off so well, and I think the fact that CLG have mounted such a comeback has maybe shaken them a little bit. They're struggling to find space. They're giving up so much of the map to CLG, and CLG are able to just run straight into them and get results. Like, Goosebreeder has been so cheeky, and she's just not checked.
First kill, Empathy goes down. It's a hard hitter out for the count. It's a player you need. Alexis died so many times in towards this mid position. I have a sinking feeling it's going to be another one. KD is going to be lurking around that position. AWP in hand. She just peeks in now. She got a pick of the letter. Never mind. Vanessa gets the kill. Mads with informational play. Going to be backing off. Kelsey on towards balcony again. This is a known position they should be playing to try and counter it. It's a difficult one though, especially when she's got the ability to back up in towards these apartments. Mads, first kill. Goosebreeder's on site as well. Kelsey from balcony going in for the kills. Lisa with the trade-off, but it's not going to be enough. She's going to fall down to the bomb. Last player left alive is Abby once again. This has been a trend we've been seeing, and she's been unable to accomplish much with it. She tried clutching before. She has no information on any of the other players from B. She knows that BB plays over towards that area, knows that she's still alive. She's trying to bait out some information here. Try to find one of these players. Going to be able to find one. Gets the kill. The bomb. She has to plant it now or never. She goes in for the kill. That might not be enough. Plant coming through. She can get split from either side. This pit movement is going to be unfortunate. Unless she can switch off through. She misses the shot.
Oh,
That would be the end.
My heart stopped for a moment as she scoped in and fired, and for a split second, I'm like, she's got it. She didn't got it. Goosebreeder, very quick to respond, takes her out, gets that defuse, and honestly, thank God Shimmer at least got that plant, because there's at least a little bit of cash here to float them through in this match point. In fact, they're able to get a full buyout thanks to that. It may just be the difference maker. It may just be the thing that takes us into OT. But CLG do not look ready to let go just yet.
They're putting on a show, and you've all got free tickets to it. CLG looking to end this one out with a bang. Oh, KOD gonna get denied though. Lisa looking rather spicy with her kills. They're pushing up. This is the aggression down banana I was talking about. They need to have this presence as soon as you give up this position. CTs can just relax. They don't have to care. The thing is, they have to also hold up the rear. Make sure there's not going to be an over-rotation coming in from the CTs, which looks to be underway. Smoke comes down over towards them. Mad's going to catch one off guard. Doesn't quite get any shots in, though. It's going to be Empathy still falling as Kelsey on towards the balcony gets the pick. The rest of the players, they're nowhere to be seen. They've already gone over towards Banana. BB is going to be the last one left alive here. The rotation's coming through. Mad's going to be in CT. Is it going to be too late, though? Molly comes through. BB usually the one getting burned alive, but doing the burn, and instead, Vanessa going to take some damage. BB with one, but not a multi-kill this time around. Mads is going to have to go big, but it's Lisa. Through the smoke, gets a kill. This is smelling like an overtime, but Mads, Kelsey's been on absolute fire this game. 26-17. Mads, on the other hand, being a little bit lackluster. Flash comes through. She goes in for the peek. Doesn't find anything immediately. It's going to be two over towards Dark. They're going to get the kills, but it's going to be the trade-off coming through. And LX with a double to take us to overtime. Oh, my God.
This game is the gift that just keeps giving. This is amazing. At the final hurdle, when CLG could close it out, the slightest slip, the slightest bit of rope given over to Shimmer, and Shimmer yanked. They pulled that back from the depths of the despair and brought us into overtime. Now, it's not over yet. They can't breathe a sigh of relief just yet. They still need to get through this first to 19. 4 rounds is what's needed for Shimmer. Still on their T side. And while they had a phenomenal start to their T side, it slowed down to a near standstill. It needs to be better now.
Okay, first kill of the overtime. They switched up their positions. BB playing over towards long, unfortunately. Gonna get denied. Mads on the short. They go CT, which they are. It's gonna leave the one and only Goosebreeder. Sit back in Nemo here. Meme glasses on. Trying to defend this, but she can get back alive. Has to flick on through. Gets the first kill, going for the spray. Can't quite convert it. The transition was a little bit rough there. Bomb recovered. And it's going down a little bit late in the day, keep in mind. Smoke coming out from KOD. She's still got the AWP on hand at the moment. The counter smoke's coming through a little bit too late, a little bit off angle as well. Unfortunately, that bounce is going to cost them dearly. They're going to be playing up close to personnel now. Lisa's going to have to find this first kill. But no, she goes down. The trade's not there. Vanessa's smoked off. The nade's going to be coming through on her. There's a lot of information. The nade going to be doing a lot of damage. Vanessa's still staying alive at the moment. Empathy as well. KOD is going to be tagged heavily. She might not be able to survive this. It's going to be Vanessa with a double. She comes back, answering the call for Shimmer, getting 16th round on the board.
Honestly, Vanessa has really shown up in the moments when she's been needed most. She's helped really keep this team afloat in moments where it felt like everything was about to fall apart. CLG felt like they were going to win that retake. Felt like they were going to come out on top. Vanessa just shuts it down before it has a chance to go anywhere. That's what Shimmer needed. It's going to give them the leg up that they need. The boost to maybe... Wait.
Maybe switch back on over. Holding over towards the B site. There with a kill onto LX. This is brutal. This is a dismantling. This is looking clean. BB with the jump shot there. Doesn't quite work out, but the information is there. Goosebreeder holding this angle, going in for the spray. Doesn't get the kill, but BB going to go in for the double. Gets it. 4 kills for her. 28 kills overall. What an absolute beast.
And around we go. where we stop, I don't think anyone really knows at this point. It's been such a hotly contested map in weird ways, like not back and forth, but kind of, you know, one team gets a runaway, then the next team will come and run back. Started back and forth on the first half, and then the second half was pretty dominant in the quarters. And now we get into overtime, and we're heading back into that back and forth territory.
Shimmer are not done yet. Still got life in them. Day looking to try and extinguish that. Kelsey too. Mad props to Kelsey. She's been holding on to this position, which is a difficult one to hold so well, but no longer. Good night, Kelsey. Abby, getting that kill is crucial. Now we wait and see if a slap back can happen. Advantage is on Shimmer's side, but for how long? Lisa's going to be losing a lot of HP. Vanessa falls, but that's not the end. LX going to be able to go in for the trade, but still going to be 2 CTs on that position. They've stacked this site. They read it perfectly. Carryday's on low HP, but with an AWP in hand, who cares? All it takes is one bullet. Point and click. Apparently the easiest gun to use in this game, according to a lot of people, but there's a high skill level to it. BiBi's going to get burned alive, of course she is, but she's going to be able to get the first kill. Going in for the second, not going to happen. Abby with another burn on her. There's a players behind her. Turn around, Abby. Oh, God, the spray from Goose. Misses a lot of bullets, but gets it in the end. Now Empathy going to be left in a 1v2. He's going to be low. Playing aggressive here. Going to be going in for the peak. Gets the kill.
No.
Okay, with AWP. The peak comes through. The shot hits. That is another round on the board as we switch sides.
This has been so weird from CLG. Like, I lauded them at the beginning of the series for how well they worked the buddy system. And that last round was just a weird, like, I don't know. A lot of that is on Empathy, I feel like. She plays that really well as well. She plays that patiently. BiBi, I've had some questions. Like, we joke about the molly kills, and it's a tough situation to be in. When you are, you know, holding one of those positions, you're being mollied out of your spot. You can run out of it and just die, or you can kind of stand your ground, try and get one kill. But it's like, it's happened so many times that it's become a little silly. So yeah, we're seeing some of those small mistakes, and Shimmer taking advantage wherever they can.
Burn, baby, burn. That's all I think whenever I'm watching BiBi at the moment, because she is just getting burnt alive in so many moments, like you were saying. It's a bit of a concern. She does like playing high-risk game, and so far it's worked out for her. Honestly, they are in overtime, so maybe it hasn't. Shimmer putting on one hell of a fight. I mean, just for context, it was 16-4 last time they played, right?
Yup.
Like, come on. Shimmer. Like I've said it so many times because it's so true on so many different matches. Teams are just improving. That's what this league's about. Let's see if they can continue this. If they can take it to overpass, who knows? Maybe they're in a chance of being able to win this and take the first series off this team. Starting off badly though on this round as Goosebreeder makes quick work of Abby. And they switch on over. It's just going to be a massive dominance over towards this side. Good positioning from Vanessa switching up. Carriday smokes out. She's going to be playing aggressive here. Going to get killed though. Second one has to come through. BiBi gets a kill. Vanessa's going to go down as well. That's going to be... Oh, that has to be round, I'd imagine. But this player's still going to be playing aggressive. Not for long. Kelsey picks up an AWP. Such a versatile player. LX, last one left alive. I don't really write too much hope into this. Saving in overtime is worthwhile, keep in mind, but... At the same time, you might as well try to go for the kills. Kelsey tagged down to 4 HP, but unable to accomplish anything. LX drops.
Double OT, anyone? It feels doable. Shimmer's CT side was fairly decent. It was pretty back and forth, but they held their own. So I see it happening. I think we could get that double OT. And these players, I love that despite the fact that there aren't really any ramifications to this game, they still take it so seriously, right? It's the mark of a pro player.
One last ride.
One last dance.
Let's see. CLG getting burnt, getting exploded. They don't care. Shimmer, on the other hand, they're going to be in apartments of A. Just waiting for any potential unsuspecting victims. Oh, Abby spots out the information. Slow on the rotate, though. They're not playing too over-eager here, and now the execution should be getting lined up. It has to be countered in the perfect timing, but it's a little bit too late on the draw here. Lisa, okay, first shot's come through. Not quite sure what Vanessa's going to be in a different position. Going to be able to find the first kill. Going for the second one, unable to connect those dots while he's going down. Doesn't deny too much. The bomb can still be planted. Mads makes her way around LX with the wide swing onto Kayode. That means Banana's open. Kelsey has to take over this position and easily manages it as well. BB back of sight. Kelsey's going to get smoked off, but she knows she's got to play on the other side of that, so she has nothing to fear at the moment. She can still play around it. Never mind. Empathy's going to be able to find a kill. BB with the trades. Empathy going to be going for the double. It's going to be a one-on-one. Pistol comes out, but the headshot's too quick, too fast. BB may like playing on the danger zone, but she does not want to play into the next overtime.
Well, there's still a chance for Shimmer. Still a chance to take us to double OT. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like some people might be cursing me for my wish of a double OT. But this has been super entertaining. And like you said, right, the level of skill in this region and all of the regions in Impact has just kept rising. So it's so great to see Shimmer doing so well. But it's last chance saloon.
Abby going down. Vanessa with the trade-off finds one, but the AK is going to come rumbling, gets a double. This should spell the potential end.
Oy.
CLG, what a fantastic entrance coming through. BB doing what BB does. Fantastic plays. She wants an ace. She finds one, looking in for a second one. It's going to be LX, last one left alive. Going to get both alive. She's not careful. Gets a kill. Denies that ace. 6 HP. Smoke comes out. She could walk into that fire blind if she's not careful. She could be switching between guns. She's completely overwhelmed. GG, well played. In the last moment possible, CLG bring it back, but they were taking to overtime on Inferno, a map that they own so well usually.
It was last chance saloon, and the cowgirls of CLG Red absolutely showed up when it counted.